Welcome to OWNorDisown, where tech decisions are made easy.
Hello, this is Chris from OWNorDisown. We're back again with another laptop review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the MSI Katana 15. This is MSI's more budget-friendly line compared to the Stealth, so I'm eager to see what they chose to compromise on. First things first, let's take a look at the specs. Our Katana 15 came equipped with an Intel Core i9-13900H, an NVIDIA RTX 4070 with 105-watt TDP, 32 gigs of DDR5 5200 RAM, 1 terabyte NVMe SSD, a 15.6-inch Full HD IPS display. Both the CPU and GPU have had the thermal paste replaced with Geely GC Extreme, and there was Fuji Poly Extreme thermal pads applied to any temperature-sensitive surfaces. Oh, and as you'll see in the sponsor spot later on, this unit comes with the HID tuning package. All of this, and the unit starts at $1,899 US. So the spec sheet looks impressive for the price. You're getting a 13900H and a 4070 for under $2,000, which is a pretty rare event these days. One thing I've noticed with many gaming laptops is the trade-off between performance and battery life. With the Katana 15 specs, I'm curious to see how it holds up to our CPU productivity tests and, of course, gaming. But the charts are later on in the video. Now, a laptop can have all the power in the world, but if it sounds like a jet engine or heats up like a stovetop, it can be a deal breaker for many. We'll be putting the Katana 15's cooling and noise levels to the test later on. So, is the Katana 15 a laptop budget king, or does it have too many compromises to recommend? Let's find out. But first, I want to talk about today's sponsor. Today's video is made possible by HID Evolution. The team at HID make buying a new laptop a great experience, offering exceptional quality control, customization, and tuning. So check this out. Before any laptop leaves their facility, it goes through a pretty rigorous stress test. They run through updates to drivers, Windows, and even the BIOS. They inspect the hardware with a burn-in test, temperature testing, benchmark testing, along with your standard keyboard, speakers, battery, and even individual ports. So quality control is great, but they also offer a tuning and optimization package service for Windows. This isn't your Geek Squad add-on service. They actually provide real value here. They remove unwanted Windows Store apps like Cortana and Maps, they disable a lot of the telemetry services, and even give you an option for restoring the classic Start menu and right-click context menus. Plus, they include a bootable high-speed USB for system restore with all the optimizations in place like the day you got it. I've been in IT for over 20 years, and they provide a lot of the tweaks I would normally have to do by hand in a great, easy-to-use package. Their post-sales support has been fantastic in our experience. You can see their contact information on the screen right now, but we've worked with a couple of different folks, and everyone has been responsive, friendly, and happy to assist with whatever questions we had. So, if you're in the market for a new laptop, I would definitely consider checking out HID Evolution. The amount of customization options and services is mind-blowing. They go above and beyond to make sure you're getting a high-quality device that's tuned the way you want. I want to thank HID for providing the unit we're reviewing today. Of course, you'll find links to the product in their site below. Now back to the review. Alright, let's shift gears and talk about something we all care about, fan noise. Something that really impressed me on the Stealth 17 earlier this year was just how quiet it was. We've tested the MSI Katana 15 in 4 different scenarios just to see how loud or quiet the fans can get. There's extreme, silent, balanced, and smart auto profiles. And first up, we're going to take a look at the CPU load and fan noise when under Cinebench. Interesting results here. In extreme, smart auto, and balance modes, the Katana 15 consistently hits about 50 decibels. But when we switch to silent mode, the laptop drops to a nice, quiet 40 decibel level. It's clear that MSI has given some users some flexibility to choose between performance and silence. Now let's talk about noise while gaming. In this workload, we're loaded into The Witcher 3 in the center of Novigrad. This gives us a decent blend of CPU along with the GPU load, so let's take a listen to the noise now. Looks like there's no change between extreme or smart auto, maintaining that 50 decibel limit. Balanced actually drops about half a decibel to 49.5 or so. And silent actually comes up from that 40 decibel floor to about 42, which is still pretty quiet. All right, let's take a listen to some keyboard noise before we move on to the speakers. To round out our noise testing, here's a sample of how the speakers sound with the decibel meter in the bottom right. These are surprisingly decent for a more budget device. There's not a ton of bass, but they get plenty loud, hitting almost 90 decibels at times, and they maintain a bit of clarity. It's good to see because speakers are usually near the top of the list for compromises when trying to maintain a budget. Alright, that's enough of me yammering on. I'll see you on the other side of the benchmarks. Alright, tech enthusiasts, after spending some time with the Katana 15, let's wrap things up and give some final thoughts. I think first and foremost, the value proposition here is strong. The specs you're getting for the price point are very impressive, to say the least. And it's clear that MSI has managed to deliver power without making too many compromises. The keyboard experience is more than satisfactory. Having a numpad and full-sized arrow keys is a boon, especially for those who game or work on spreadsheets. It's something I'm surprised more manufacturers tend to overlook. Build-wise, the chassis feels good. There's a lot of plastic, but it's still solid, and the ventilation is on point, ensuring that the laptop breathes pretty well during intense gaming and work sessions. Now, the display is not going to win any awards, but I mean, given the price point, it's about what you'd expect. It's serviceable for most tasks, but if you're into any sort of professional photo or video editing, you might want to look elsewhere, and you probably already are, especially for a device that also has like an SD card slot. Battery life is, it's okay. I guess it's better than some of what we've seen in the gaming laptop space. It clocks in at just over 4.5 hours of video playback. That's not gaming, that's video playback. It's not groundbreaking, but it'll get you through a decent chunk of the day if you need to pull off the power cord for some work. So when it comes to temperatures, the Katana 15 manages pretty well, especially given the noise profile. 50 decibels and 40 to 42 decibels are a lot quieter than what you see in a lot of different gaming laptops. It does this, and it also maintains temperatures under 100 degrees. During our Cinebench run, we didn't see any of the profiles really breaking that 95 degree threshold. So in conclusion, the Katana 15 offers a lot for its price. While it has its shortcomings, which can be expected when you're trying to meet a budget, its strengths make it a very worthy competitor for anybody who's looking for a solid gaming and work laptop without, spending over that $2,000 threshold. So there you have it. Appreciate you guys and gals watching the video through the end here, and cheers.